and we are going to be having a skinny Mexican fiesta today. I don't know about you, I love Mexican food, but what I don't like is what it usually does to my waistline. All the heavy salt, lots of the fatty cheese, you end up waking up the next day feeling bloated and not so hot. So today we're going to be making a shrimp and pineapple taco that is not only gluten-free, but it's also got less than 200 calories in 3 tacos. Talk about good. We're going to move over to the stove and get started right away. We'll start by preheating our skillet to medium-high heat. Once it's gotten nice and hot, we'll be adding in canola oil. We want to use a nice neutral oil for this dish. Once the oil's gotten nice and hot, we'll be adding in our red onion, our pineapple, and our jalapeno. We're going to give this a stir for about a minute or 2 until it starts to soften up a little bit. So now that everything's started to soften up in our skillet, we'll be adding a pinch of salt. We're going to use kosher salt for this dish. A little black pepper, not too much. Then we'll be adding in our garlic and we'll be frying that for 1 minute. So now that our garlic is starting to get nice and fragrant, we're moving on to the last stage of our taco, which is adding in our shrimp. Now we have 12 large shrimp here, which are both peeled and deveined, and we've just gone ahead and cut them in half. So we're just going to stir it all together until the shrimp are cooked through and pink. So our shrimp mixture is almost fully cooked, so we're going to move it off the heat here and let it just finish up for a second in its own heat because we don't want to overcook our shrimp. We're going to now move over and bring a small skillet and just put it over really low heat, and we're going to let that heat out for about 30 to 40 seconds. So now that this is getting hot, we're using corn tortillas for these tacos, and that's what makes them not only gluten-free, but also much lower in calorie than the traditional flour kind. But they come in the refrigerated section, so they're a little bit tough, so they need to be heated in a skillet. So we are just going to pop these into a low-medium heat skillet, one at a time, and we're going to let them cook up for about 30 seconds, and then flip it over and do the same thing on the other side. Alright, so now it's time to assemble. I typically do about 2 to 3 per person, but since I'm just showing you guys today, I've got one ready right now. So we've got our corn tortilla, and then we've got this gorgeous shrimp and pineapple mixture, so we're going to add a little bit down the center. Next up, we will add a hit of our tomatillo salsa. This is a green salsa, and it is so good with seafood. And then a little bit of baby salad greens. Now you could use microgreens as well. You could use fresh cilantro, whatever works. I just think it just gives it such a beautiful finish to the dish, and it's so simple. And then finally, a little hit of some fresh lime juice. There you go. Easy, simple, under 250 calories in 3 of these babies. Yeah, I think so. And they're just as messy as the real thing. So good. Guys, thanks so much for checking out The Hot Plate. Make sure to check out this and all of our other episodes and recipes at thehotplate.com. We have a new episode every Tuesday, and you can get all the updates on our Facebook page, facebook.com/thehotplate.